Hello everyone, this is the BBC News will accompany you for 5 minutes around. And I am Celestinus Henrico Jumantur and this is the BBC News today. Digital self-harm when teens cyberbully themselves. As is the case with acts of physical self-harm such as cutting, this is virtual self-harm is associated with a higher risk for thinking about or attempting suicide, according to Starling new study. It found that teens who engage in digital self-harm were up to 7 times more likely to have considered suicide and as much as 15 times more likely to have made an attempt. We can't say that one causes that or the other, but we don't know they are connected in some way, said lead author Justin Pechin. He's co-director of Cyberbullying Research Center at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. But why? Why would anyone want to virtually trash themselves to begin with? Pechin said that his own research has identified multiple motivations. Self-hatred is the one, he's noted, as is attention-seeking. In other cases, it can be depression, an attempt to be funny, or simply boredom. Some teens admit that it's just their way to suss out how others might react to example of bullying in order to know if they were talking about me behind my back. To gain more insight, Pechin's teams took the deep dive into survey response offered up by nearly 5,000 middle and high schoolers in 2019. The 12 to 17 years old participants were asked if they had contemplated or attempted suicide in the past year. Roughly, 8% said that had seriously thought about, and about 5% said that had actually attempted suicide. Participants were also asked if they had ever anonymously posted something mean about themselves online and or anonymous bullied themselves online. Okay, in all, 9% said that had done the former, while about 5% had won the latter. The findings, which are similar to other recent studies, held up equally across gender and race, though a much bigger proportion of LGBTQ plus teens said that considered and or attempted suicide in the past, or 24 and 10 respectively. The research team then stacked digital self-harm behavior up against suicide thoughts and attempts. The result, teens who said they had anonymously shared mean posts about themselves were about 5 times more likely to have contemplated suicide, and those who had self-bullied were about 7 times more likely to have done so. Similarly, mean self-posting was associated with up to 9 times likelihood of attempting suicide, and digital self-bullying with 15 times the risk. Robin Kowalski is a psychology professor at Clemson University in South Carolina. She reviewed that the finding and suspect what she called the concept of mattering is at the heart of it all. That is the degree to which people feel they are important to significant. Kowalski said, the extent to which other people make them feel that they matter. When people feel they don't matter and struggle with low self-esteem, Kowalski said, they may view negative self-posting in online forums as a way to either get advice or validation for their feelings. that such a behavior would be linked to higher suicide risk is not at all surprising, she said. People who commit suicide feel that the world would be better off without them and that they are burden to others, Kowalski noted. Putting negative information about oneself online and constantly receiving validation for that is a way to confirm that one doesn't belong in this world. So what can be done to help? Actually, this is the very difficult because digital self-harm is difficult to detect, researchers Patchen said. But parents and friends should have those who are bullied by others regardless of who the aggressor is, he said. If you see someone being mistreated online, reach out and offer help, Patchen suggests. Report it to the site, app, or game. Telling an adult you trust can help to make things better. Don't just stand by and let it happen. Being kind is a key to making people feel that they matter, according to Kowalski. We can make them feel that they have value and are important, she said. We need to make it clear to people that they belong and that they are not a burden. So, that is the main point things today. And I am Rico Jumantur and let me ask to leave you and see you. Thank you, salam dan bahagia.